Hey everyone, how are you? I hope you're doing well. I thought I would do a video about choosing your own tarot deck. Now, I get a lot of questions about this, and I just bought myself a new tarot deck yesterday, and yeah, it got me thinking I should probably do a video about this. So I hope this is useful to everyone. So let's talk about this a little bit. So one of the main questions I get, one of the main misconceptions I get is a lot of people come to me and say, well, don't you have to be given a deck? No, I mean, there are a lot of people making a ton of fucking money on tarot decks right now. You certainly do not have to be given a tarot deck to use it. It's like, I don't know, there's some kind of something going on where people seem to think it's cursed if you buy it or whatever. But no, absolutely not. And there are so many decks out there that I know it's confusing. I know it can be very confusing. So let's kind of talk about the different decks that are out there and what will work for you. So the deck I primarily use. So here's the thing. I have tons of Oracle decks. Like, Oracle decks are different than tarot. They do not have 78 cards. They don't have the major arcana, the minor arcana, and the 4 different suits, that kind of thing. Oracle cards are just, these are super easy to use. Very different from tarot again. And they're nice for like daily messages, stuff like that. But when it comes to tarot, I actually only have one deck. Well, now I have 2 because I bought one yesterday, but I just have the one deck. So my deck is fairly classic. So there is the Rider. This is a version of the Rider Waite deck, which is a super, it's like the OG of tarot. So mine's called the Albano Waite deck. And you see, this is the style of the deck. I'm going to show you a few pictures. So here's why I like this. And if you're a beginner, I'm going to give you I'm going to give you a suggestion, but at the end of the day, you need to choose what you are drawn to, but we'll get to that. But if you are a beginner, sometimes it's nice to have cards like this that have people in them, a landscape. You get a feeling of what's going on. So let me pick a card to give you an example. Like, okay, for instance, let's look at this, the 10 of Cups. So you see the 10 of Cups. Maybe you're brand new, you don't know the meanings of the cards, but you see this card, there's a rainbow, there's a couple, 2 kids, everyone's dancing, everyone's happy. You know enough to know that this is a happy card, right? So it speaks to you. Well, it speaks to me anyways. So for beginners, you might want to stick to something like the Rider Waite, the Albano Waite, the Rider Smith Waite, decks, because they, I don't know, to me, they paint a picture. So, or anything that's kind of based on this, see if you can go to a store, like a metaphysical store, where you can actually touch the decks. A lot of places will have, like, a lot of metaphysical stores will have demo decks, so you can actually touch them, see if you actually like the cards. And which brings me to my next point. At the end of the day, you have to pick what you're drawn to. If you love cats and you see a deck with cats on it, get it, because you're more inclined to learn the tarot and learn the meanings and learn your own meanings and build yourself like a craft with it if you're using a deck that you like. So at the end of the day, it doesn't actually matter what I say or what I like. You have to pick what you like, and you can't do it wrong. You need to pick whatever you love when it comes to the tarot deck. So as I said, if you are looking for, because there is one deck out there, I can't remember the name of it. It's beautiful though, but it's all kind of in black and white, and it just has like the Two of Swords will just have two swords in it. The Five of Pentacles will just have five pentacles in it. There's no people, there's no scenery. So that might be harder for you to learn the meanings than it is with something like this. But also, like, here's the thing. I learned, yes, I read a couple books about meanings, but I didn't sit there and memorize them. I use my intuition, and some of the meanings I have for cards are not the proper meanings that are in the book. So it is a very personal journey, people. So empower yourself to make your own decisions. If some people shuffle a certain way, you don't have to do it the same. If some people read a certain way, you don't have to do it the same. And the same rule applies when it comes to picking your tarot deck. Just pick something that you are drawn to. That is the main important thing, is to pick something you are drawn to. So yeah, I just wanted to come on here and just kind of clear that up, because a lot of people think, yeah, you don't have to be gifted the deck. Go pick your own. Definitely. So I hope that helps for those of you that are starting tarot. It is a beautiful journey. It is so much fun. And you know what? It just takes time to figure out your own way. So I hope that helps, and I hope this video helps. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. So happy shopping, and find a deck that you like. I will be unveiling the deck that I bought. I will be doing a video about that if anybody cares, but you can check out my deck that I bought. So yeah, I hope this helps. I hope everyone's having a lovely day, and stay safe out there. And I will see you later.